मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिन्नति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयिते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीगुरून् दीनतारिणं कृष्णचैतन्येश्वरम् हरे कृष्ण సో యాక్చువల్లీ ఏ తత్వం కృష్ణ తత్వం అర్థం అవ్వాలన్నా ఫస్ట్ బేసిక్ కాన్సెప్ట్ భగవద్గీత ఉండాలండి. సమ్ మీ క్లాసెస్ కొంచెం బ్రేక్స్ వస్తూ ఉన్నాయి. సో ఐ థాట్ జస్ట్ pull us all together. There's a beautiful scripture called Mukundamala Stotram. Okay. See, in Mukundamala, so actually, భగవద్గీతలో మీ అందరికీ కూడా కొంచెం ఐడియా ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, ఇన్ భగవద్గీత, just mute all of you. In case you want to talk, you can unmute and then. Sorry. So this Mukundamala Stotra, Prabhupada was very, very fond of Mukundamala Stotra. He used to quote many beautiful verses from this. If you see, Prabhupada has written this Mukundamala Stotra. He has written purports only for few shlokas, and the work was continued by his disciples. Okay. So people who know what Bhagavad Gita is, Krishna tells, he leaks one secret in Bhagavad Gita. He says, there is no person who is dearer to me than dash. Can any one of you fill up this blank?
Arjuna?
Not really. Okay, Arjuna is dear to Krishna. But then in the last chapter, he says, the person who does this, there's nobody who is more dearer to me than this person. Who's that? This person.
His disciple or one who does seva for him?
They're all dear to Krishna. Krishna says, nobody is more dearer to me than this person. Leela Mataji is here. Okay. So any answer?
Who recites his name? One who recites his name.
You are almost there. Krishna says, whoever explains this Gita to others.
Oh, wow.
Okay, there's no person who is more dearer to me than that person. Okay. So all of us should try to explain Bhagavad Gita. We will always find people who do not know anything about Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Just catch hold of them. Try to explain one verse of Bhagavad Gita at least. Just one verse, any verse of your choice. Actually, I don't know. We meet very like only once in a week. Otherwise, we could have that assignment that each of you explain a shloka of your choice. Yesterday in my Telugu class, we enjoyed that. People were trying. I was so happy. They tried explaining the verse. Any verse. There are 700 verses. You take one verse, contemplate on that verse per week. In your own words, try to explain that to somebody, your kith and kin or relatives or whoever it is. Because that pleases Krishna so much. Okay. That's one advice I wanted to give you. Now coming to Mukunda Mala Stotra, see, Mukunda Mala Stotra is written by Kulashekara Alvar.
Kulashekar.
Yeah, anybody knows about Kulashekara Alvar? He's one of the 12 Vaishnava devotees, Alvars. Okay, he was actually a king by birth, and he was a very, very good king, very powerful king. He's from Travancore, actually, Kerala, and he was ruling this Chola, Maurya, and Chera dynasty, probably from Kerala. Okay, but he was a very, very strong devotee of Lord Rama and Sri Ranganatha. All of you know, right? Ranganatha shrine is in Sri Rangam. So, Kulashekar Alvar, every day he wanted to go to Sri Rangam. Now we may wonder, he being a king, why he could not go to Sri Rangam? He had a desire. The king has a desire, who will stop that? Correct? But Kulashekar was such a powerful king that if he leaves, the ministers used to think, if he goes to Sri Rangam, he will not come back. And none of us can rule the kingdom as he is ruling. Okay, so let's stop him. So every day morning, Kulishekar would get up and he say, yes, today I'm going to Sri Rangam. And he'll make a announcement in the kingdom. Okay, I'm going to Sri Rangam today. So immediately the ministers will bring some Harikatha reciters to the court as guests. And Kulishekar would stay back because of all the sevas, the topmost seva is to honor a Vaishnava. Okay, somebody is reciting, he wants to listen. So that day he will not be able to go to Sri Rangam. So the next day morning, again he makes an announcement. Okay. So for Mukundamala, the invoking shloka is, I don't know if any one of you have heard, it is
Jaitu
Gushyate
Jaitu
yasya
Deva.
nagare Ranga yatra dine dine tamaham shirasa vande Rajanam Kulashekaram. Okay. Gushyate yasya nagare, in whose kingdom there is a Ghosha. Ghosha means continuously there is an announcement of what? Gushyate yasya nagare Ranga Yatra. Sri Rangam Yatra. There is a Yatra today, I'm going to Sri Rangam. Dine, Dine, every day that announcement was there. So in whose kingdom every day this Ranga Yatra, Sri Rangam Yatra was heard. Tamaham Shirasa Vande. I pray to that person. Rajanam Kulashekaram. He is none other than the king Kulashekara. Okay. Very beautiful verse. This is just to tell us how devoted Kulashekara was. Okay. And you know this 108 Divya Desams of the Vaishnava cult? Okay. Wherever these 12 Alvars have written hymns on Lord Vishnu, they are called the Divya Desams. These 12 Alvars. Okay. So, of which Kulashekara, that 12 Alvars composition is called Nalayaram. They have written 4,000 verses on Lord Vishnu. Okay, of which Kulashekara has written 103 verses, apart from Mukundamala Stotram. Okay, and this Kulashekar, uh, okay, he regularly used to invite people to recite Ramayana in particular. And he was such a hearer, not like us. Okay, he used to hear and he used to get involved so much that he used to think that it is happening now. Okay, so there were instances when the reciters would read, you know, Vishwamitra took Ram and Lakshmana to the forest to get protected from the demons. And then who? Marich and Subahu. After Tataki was killed, they came with 14,000 soldiers. So this story was going on, and immediately Kulishekar thought, oh God, 14,000 soldiers, Rama is going to fight. So immediately he'll call the ministers. Let the army get ready. Let all of us also will go and help Rama in this. Then the ministers wouldn't know what to do because that happened millions of years ago. Okay, so immediately they would send a messenger saying that, okay, Rama has conquered all the 14,000 soldiers. Okay, now we need not go. So then Kulishekara is pacified. Okay, who other than Rama can do such feats? So Kulishekara is pacified. And then the ministers decide that, okay, let's not tell this revolutionary part to Kulishekar. Okay, let us recite only the beautiful verses from Ramayana. Okay, so that he stays in the palace and rules the kingdom. So once what happens is the regular reciter, he falls sick and he sends his son in place of him. He says, I have read Ramayana till this, now you can continue. But he forgets to tell that condition that he has to avoid these fight scenes or the tragedy part of the Ramayana. So the son, as usual, the son is continuing the Ramayana. And then comes the episode where Mother Sita is kidnapped and Jeta is fighting Ravan. All of you know Ramayana, right? Jeta is fighting Ravanasur to protect Sita. Immediately, Kulashekar goes into that mode. He says, all of us should get ready. So again, the ministers have to go. So this used to happen very often. Then uh, actually, once it happens that he takes the entire army and reaches Rameshwaram. He wants to cross the ocean, go fight Ravan and get Mother Sita back. So he'll just start walking. See, Rama could walk on the uh, uh, stone bridge constructed by the monkeys, but Kurukshetra couldn't. He was getting drowned, and immediately Lord Ram comes there personally, and he says, he hugs Kulishekar, and he says, I have already protected Mother Sita. She's back with me. And he gives darshan of Mother Sita also. And Kulishekar almost faints there and then he returns to the kingdom. So these ministers were thinking something we need to stop this person from too much of. See, he's a king, he has some responsibilities, and nobody can rule the kingdom better than him. So they all make a plot. They once steal the ornaments of a deity in the temple and they put the blame on the Vaishnavas. Okay? So that Kulashekar loses faith on the Vaishnavas and he stays back. Okay, so the next day Kulashekar goes for worship in the temple, the ornaments are not there, and immediately they make some random inquiry and they bring some Vaishnavas and they say that, you know, dear king, it is these Vaishnavas who have stolen the ornaments. Then Kulashekar says the only thing which Vaishnavas do not know is to cross Dharma. They do not know what a Dharma is. So this cannot be true. Then they say, no, they are also feeling, we caught them red-handed. Then Kulashekar says, even if they say, I will not believe because they don't know what stealing is. Okay, so I can prove that they have not stolen. And the ministers are surprised and they say, okay, what happened? How are you going to prove? Because we all believe that they only stole the ornaments. Then Kulashekar says, okay, bring a cobra in a basket. Right? I'm going to keep my hand inside that. If the cobra bites, then these Vaishnavas have stolen. If I'm coming out safe, then they're pure as the Lord. The ministers were feeling so guilt. The king is so confident. Okay, who would put the hand in a cobra basket? Okay, but then they didn't want to confess, so they bring a snake, and of course, then the doctor is also there next to the king, so that if something happens, they could save the king. But then the king puts the hand and comes out very safe. So then the ministers start trembling and they fall at his feet and they confess. So that is the time Kulashekar thinks, now enough. Enough is enough. I need to put a full stop. So he said he immediately called his son, he made him the king, and he left the kingdom to Sriranga. He said, no more of this material things. I'm fed up with this politics. I don't want to get into this. bhava, this material existence. I want to come out. And the rest of his life he spends in Srirangam, Kanchipuram. He visited Tirupati, all these places. And when he was in Srirangam, he wrote this Alvar Tirumoli, it is called, 103 verses on Lord Ranganatha. That forms a part of Nalayaram. Yeah. So, this Mukundamala Stotra in particular are very, very simple verses. I don't know if you have learned Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam. These verses are not so difficult. They're very, very simple words in praise of Lord Vishnu, but with the depth of an ocean. Okay. So we will just try to capture the as much meaning as possible from the shlokas. Okay. So I will try to all of you have Mukundamala Stotra with you. Okay, this goes in a very wonderful tune also. If somebody are singers, I'm not a singer, but I can try reciting the verse. So if you singers are here, you can add your own tunes and melody and learn the stotra. Okay, I'll try to share. Okay. You can view. Is it visible?
Yes, Akka.
Shailu is
Yeah,
okay.
it is.
Yeah. So how do we go? I recite the verse. You all want to repeat it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
అక్క ఇది పీడిఎఫ్ ఉంటే పంపించవా?
PDF.
Yeah.
Okay. As of now, I don't have.
Okay, okay.
Maybe I'll
Later
do
you
it
can.
after the class. Yeah, sure. श्रीवल्लभेति वरदेति दयापरेति You're repeating? I can't hear actually.
Yeah, sorry, I was on mute, Akka. Go ahead.
श्रीवल्लभेति वरदेति दयापरेति
श्रीवल्लभेति वरदेति दयापरेति
भक्तप्रियेति भवलुण्ठनकोविदेति
भक्तप्रियेति भवभक्तकोविदेति
नाथेति नागशयनेति जगन्निवासेति
नाथेति नागशयनेति जगन्निवासेति
आलापिनं प्रतिदिनं कुरु मां मुकुन्द
आलापिनं प्रतिदिनं गुरु मां मुकुन्द
श्रीवल्लभेति वरदेति दयापरेति
श्रीवल्लभेति वरदेति दयापरेति
भक्तप्रियेति भवलुण्ठनकोविदेति
भक्तप्रियेति भवलुण्ठनकोविदेति
नाथेति नागशयनेति जगन्निवासेति
नाथेति नागशयनेति जगन्निवासेति
आलापिनं प्रतिदिनं कुरु मां मुकुन्द
आलापिनं प्रतिपदं गुरु मां मुकुन्द.
Okay, so here Kulishekara is starting with the different names of the Lord. Okay, so he's saying Shri Vallabha. Shri, all of you know, is Lakshmi. Vallabha is actually husband of Lakshmi, or one who is very dear to Lakshmi, or the beloved of Lakshmi. Okay, next the second word is Varadeti, who can bestow benedictions. Varam, whoever wants Varam. One of the reasons why actually people approach the divine is to get their desires satisfied. They want some boons from them. But who can give? Only one who has got can give. So the first word says the Lord has Lakshmi. Okay, so his Lord is the master of Lakshmi. So Varadeti, he can give the boons. Okay. The third word is very interesting. Daya Pareti. Not only is he Lord of Lakshmi, not only he can give the boons, but he is also merciful. What is the difference here? See, many people may have lot of money with them. They can give, but they don't give.
Mhm.
Because to give, one needs a very compassionate heart. We see it, all of us will be having so many things. We don't want to give it. We can help so many people, but that heart has to come to give. Correct? So the Lord is Daya Pareti. Not only is he Lord of Lakshmi, Sri Vallabha, not only he can bestow boons, his Daya Pareti. He's all merciful. So nothing can block from the Lord for giving because he has a very, very compassionate heart. Okay? Causelessly merciful. Prabhupada translates it as Daya Para. Daya Para. He has mercy without any cause. There's no eligibility. Okay? Bhakta Priyeti is very, very dear to the devotees. Okay? Bhava Lunthana. Bhava means, anybody can explain what bhava is? Okay, it's given here. Yeah, the repetition of birth and death. The Janma Mrityu Jara cycle, birth, old age, disease, death. And again the cycle starts. Birth, death, old age, disease. Janma Mrityu Jara. This repetition of the chakra is called bhava. Okay? So bhava,
Luntana.
bhava lunthana.
Luntana. Okay.
Lunthana is to come out of the chakra. Come out. One who can take you out. Or one who can remove that, grab that chakra away from you. Kovida, he's an expert in doing it. He's an expert in taking one away from the Janmamrityu chakra. Okay. Natheti. Natha is Lord, the husband, the bearer. Okay. Nagashayaneti. He's always resting on a snake bed. I don't know if anybody would even get a thought to sleep on a snake. It is so slippery. Nagashayaneti. Jagannivaseti. No, Jagannivasa has two meanings. The whole world resides in him, and he resides in each and every atom of the entire world. Okay? Alapinam pratidinam, every day. Please see that I recite. Oh Mukunda. Mukunda is one of the names of Krishna. Anybody knows the meaning of Mukunda?
The one
Meaning
who
of Mukunda?
delivers. The one
Sorry?
the one who delivers.
Yeah, one who gives mukti. This definition is given by Lord Shiva.
Mhm.
Lord Shiva says only Mukunda can give mukti. What does Shiva give? Anybody knows? What does Shiva give?
Aishwarya Pradata.
Yeah. Shiva gives wealth. Many people think Vishnu gives wealth because he's the master of wealth. You want Aishwarya, you need to approach Lord Shiva. You want Mukti, you need to approach Lord Vishnu. Because Mukti can be given only by Mukunda. Okay. Yeah. So now coming to these words, Prabhupada gives very beautiful purports here. Okay. So we saw Vallabheti, Varadeti, Dayapareti,
Bhavalunthana
Bhakta
Kovide.
Priyeti, Bhavalunthana, Kovideti,
Nadheti
Natheti, Nagashayaneti, Jagannivaseti. Now, how do you know any Leela where the Lord says that the entire world is in him? All of you will be knowing this Leela, correct? Which one?
Krishna
Krishna's.
Mandatin. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. In Damodar Leela, we come to know about this. The entire world is within his stomach. Actually, you know why this showing of universe happened? Uh, is actually once when Krishna was yawning, he was about to sleep, and suddenly Yashoda sees something, uh, something very bright, something moving. in Krishna's mouth. And immediately Krishna closes. Yarning goes only for a moment, right? So then immediately Yashoda says, hey, I saw something in your mouth, you open. Then Krishna is not ready to show actually. So he says, no, nothing, I'm already feeling asleep. So since then, Yashoda has been waiting for a chance. Something is there in Krishna, and I want to see that. Okay. So then comes this. So when Balram comes and complains that, Amma, Krishna is eating mud. So immediately Yashoda says, now Krishna is scared. If he doesn't open the mouth, he's going to get from Yashoda. So now he couldn't escape. And he shows the entire universe, the Jagan both. Every atom, andantarastha paramanu chayantarastham. The entire anda, every paramanu means atom. In every atom is present, and at the same time, the entire universe is present in. And then comes Damodar Leela, where Yashoda is not able to tie Krishna's belly because the entire universe is there. How much thread would she need to tie Krishna? So they're all connected. And of course, Krishna doesn't want Yashoda to treat him as God because he will miss that mother's love. So immediately he asks Yogamaya to uh, make that arrangement that Yashoda forgets that she sees the entire Brahmanda in Krishna's mouth. Okay, Jagan Nivasi. Alapinam. So one should regularly recite the names of the Lord. Okay. See, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says one should always remember me. Satatam kirtayanto mam. Satatam, he says always. Now, if you want to remember Krishna, how do you remember? You need to know something about it. Otherwise, how would you remember Krishna? So, remembrance of Krishna can be done in 4 things: Nama, Rupa, Guna, and Leela. Either you keep chanting Krishna's names, and that's how you get connected to him. Okay. The next thing is Rupa, or you start thinking about the beautiful form of the Lord. Guna, you know the qualities of the Lord and you start meditating. Leela, the pastimes which the Lord has performed. You can start meditating on that. Okay. Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela. In all these 4 things, you can get contact with Lord Krishna. So one should try to know as many names of Krishna. And along with the meaning. So what will happen? Nama comes there. Okay. The divine qualities of Krishna is embedded in that Nama. And many of the Namas names are connected with Krishna's pastimes. Like say Damodara. Then the entire Damodara comes into pictures. Okay. So that's how one needs to, we just need to make it a practice to remember different names of the Lord. Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela. Any of the characteristics of the Lord. Try to associate with these 4 as much as possible. Because the rest all is Shrama hi kevalam, Bhagavatam says. It's just waste of labor. At the end of the day, you see, all the activities which we have performed is just waste of labor because they're all so temporary. All of us know this, but we don't want to accept. But yeah, so we need to make it a practice. Okay, very beautiful sloka starting with the names of Krishna. We'll go to the next verse. Maybe we can cover 3 to 4 verses, 4 or 5 probably. Share the second one. You all have the book. Should I share? Because when I'm sharing, I've joined in the phone. I'm not able to see you all.
Anna. Akka,
Yeah,
write
in
something
this book
from
we
it.
have it, Andy.
It's a little.
We have it in this if anybody is having this.
Okay.
Sripati Stuti Mala.
Okay, let's see. You can repeat. जयतु देवो देवकी नन्दनोऽयम्
जयतु देवो देवकी
नन्दनो
नन्दनोऽयम्
जयतु कृष्णो वृष्णिवंशप्रदीपः
जयतु कृष्णो वृष्णवंसि
जयतु मेघश्यामलः कोमलाङ्गः
जयतु मेघश्यामलकोमलाङ्गः
जयतु पृथ्वी भारनाशो मुकुन्दः
जयतु पृथ्वी भारनासो मुकुन्दः
जयतु देवो देवकी नन्दनोऽयम्
जयतु देवो देवकी नन्दनोऽयम्
जयतु कृष्णो वृष्णिवंशप्रदीपः
जयतु कृष्णो वृष्णवंसि प्रदीपः
जयतु मेघश्यामलः कोमलाङ्गः
जयतु मेघश्यामलः कोमलाङ्गः
जयतु पृथ्वी भारनाशो मुकुन्दः
जयतु पृथ्वी भारनासो मुकुन्दः
Okay. All glories to this personality of Godhead known as the son of Srimati Devaki Devi. All glories to Lord Sri Krishna, the brilliant light of the Vrishni dynasty. All glories to the personality of Godhead, the hue of whose soft body resembles the blackish color of a new cloud. All glories to Lord Mukunda, who removes the burdens of the earth. Okay? Jai, we say, right? We say, Jagannath Baldev Subhadramai ki Jai, Krishna ki Jai, Radha ki Jai, Radha Krishna ki Jai. Okay, what is this Jai actually? What is Jai?
Success.
What do you mean all glories? Yeah, Jaya is actually success. May the Lord be successful? Yes. The Lord is always successful. But we are saying, may the Lord be successful. All glories to the Lord here. Glorifying the Lord. Okay, when the Lord came as Varaha, you know how Varaha came? He came from the nostrils of Brahma. Okay, and he just grew big. So big that all the sages, including Brahma, were wondering, what is this creature? Because he was a very wild boar. Brahma was even more puzzled because he came from his nostrils only. And it grew very big. Okay. And it was a wild boar, but it was very, very beautiful. Okay. The size was so huge, then the sages from Janaloka, Tapaloka, they all were saying, who can this be other than Lord Vishnu? Whom the Vedas are praising, it is that personality. Jai Ho, they were saying. Okay. Immediately, Varahadev, okay, Lord Vishnu came as Varaha, he reciprocated. He just shook his head like this. Yes, you have recognized me correctly. Okay, and they all start singing the praises from the Vedas. Okay. So there all the sages are saying, Jai, Jai, Jai. All glories to the Lord. When Krishna was leaving Dwaraka, or when Krishna used to every day go and go to the Sudarshana assembly, all the sages, all the Purohits there, the Brahmanas, would say, may Krishna, may all success come to you. And Krishna would gladly accept all the blessings. Because, see, can anybody bless the Lord? Nobody blesses the Lord, right? We can only praise the Lord. The Lord blesses everyone. But when the Brahmanas bless, Krishna accepts. When somebody says Jai Krishna, he's happy because somebody has recognized the Lord. Why is the Lord so happy? We can always think, why is this Lord always wants to be praised? Because the Lord wants to be praised, but he's happy, right, when people praise him. Is that a good quality, or what do you think about that? All of us want to be praised, right? Even if we are not worthy of it, we want to be praised. Is the Lord happy when somebody praises? Is that a good quality?
He is happy we recognized him.
Yeah, he's happy. Oh, my child understood who I am. That is the happiness of love, of reciprocation. It's not that I want to be praised. Okay, if the president says, or if somebody goes to the president and says, "You are the president of India," he'll feel happy. He knows he's the president of India. We don't have to tell him. But somebody has recognized him. So Krishna thinks, okay, my child has recognized me that I'm the Lord of the universe. He is the Lord. But the problem is the children have forgotten about the syntax. The Lord feels happy that the child has recognized. That's the reason I told you about Varahadev. So when all the sages recognized him, the Lord was so happy. Yes, it is me. And then he shook, the hair fell on the earth. And that turned into Darbha. All of you know Darbha, right? To protect from the evil, we use Darbha. Especially on the Grahanam day. To get protected from the Grahanam, from the eclipse, we use Darbha. So just imagine this. Darbha is actually the hair of Lord Varaha. That is why it has got that energy to protect us from the evil. Okay. So Jai Jai Jai. So Jayatu Devu. Devaki Nandanoyam. Who is this Lord? He is the son of Devaki. Okay. Slowly, when we see, if we start thinking the Lord as a bright light, we will be blocked to enjoy the Lord. Please understand. The philosophy is so great. Actually, if you go to chapter 12 of Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna is asking Krishna directly, which is better, Krishna? Worshipping you as the Brahma Jyoti or worshipping you as a person? Whoever has a doubt regarding this concept, you can refer to chapter 12, verse 2. I remember Gayatri, we were discussing last time. Correct? So you can refer to 12.2. Krishna says, whoever worships my personal form, in my opinion, they are better. Krishna clearly says. So if you think Lord is just a light, then there is no love. There is no beauty. What is the beauty of a light? Just the light. But the Lord is Shamam Tribhangalalitam Niyata Prakasham. Tribhanga in a beautiful three-banded form. Niyata Prakasham. Niyata always is there in that beautiful form with a flute and a peacock feather with the Jaitu Megha Shyamala Komalango. It is coming. Megha Shyamala with the color of a dark cloud. And how are his body parts? Komal. Komal means very delicate.
Soft.
Yeah, with that delicacy, see, Krishna is delicate. Komalanga he has got. He was born as Devaki Nandan. Okay, so a child is even more delicate. Okay, and just a 7-day-old baby kills Putana. A very delicate person who is born as a child with even more delicacy kills. He just kicks and Shakatasura dies. He just kicks casually. The cart breaks. The demon in the cart comes out. Shakatasura. That is Lord Devaki Nandan. He is in particular Devaki Nandan. Vasudeva. See, Vasudeva means what? One who resides everywhere. Vasudeva, sorry. Vasudeva means one who resides everywhere. But then Vasudeva means he is son of Vasudeva. The son means he is the personality. If you want to really relish the Lord's Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela, one needs to come out of this light concept. It's such a beautiful form, with such a beautiful reciprocation, waiting very eagerly to get the sons back home. Okay, so many emotions Krishna has. But by making him a light, We're just removing all that from him, for which he is not happy. Yashoda comes to know that he is not, Krishna is not happy. No, I want to be, what is that? Mama's um, cutie. Okay. I just want to hug Amma. I want to take milk from her. I want to serve Nanda Baba. I want to serve my father. So Krishna is a personality. Okay. He does not have a form like us. That is where he differs. That is why we say Lord has no form. Yes, he has no material form like us. How is Krishna's form? Does he have eyes? Does Krishna has eye? Does he have eyes? Okay, forget about eyes. For us to understand, does he have ears? If he doesn't hear, why should we pray to him at all? He doesn't have ears, right? Light has ears. How is he going to hear to us? Okay, how is he going to come and protect us? When I give an offering, how is he going to eat if he doesn't have a mouth? Krishna. So then, does it mean that Krishna is not the light? Is not the Brahma Jyoti? No, he is the Brahma Jyoti. Brahma Jyoti is the effulgence of his body. The light of Krishna's body is Brahma Jyoti, nothing else. So the Lord is a person with divine angas. They are komal, okay, but divine angas. He can eat with his eyes. He can hear with his legs. Okay. Any one of you can remember the shloka, verse from Brahma Samhita? Angani yasya sakalendriya vrittimanti. His one anga can perform the function of all other body parts. He doesn't have to come personally, mix rice, eat. Doesn't have to do that. Just with his eyes, he can eat. Have you seen a picture? Just search in Google. Krishna will be playing flute here, not here. One of the pictures. Because yes, he can play flute with the ears. That is the Lord. We don't confine him to this particular eye, this particular. He is a person with beautiful features, okay, with beautiful body parts. So, Jayatu Devo, Devaki Nandanoyam, Jayatu Krishno, Vrishni Vamsa Pradipaha. He came in the dynasty of Vrishni, and he is the light of Vrishnis. He is the brightness of the Vrishnis. He is the eye of the Vrishnis. Okay. Jayatu Megha Shyamala Komalanga. We completed that, okay. Jayatu Prithvi Bharanasho Mukunda. Prithvi means earth. Prithvi Bhara means the burden of the earth. He can, Prithvi Bhara Nasho. He can remove the burden of the earth. Now, what is the burden for earth? Do you think the big Himalayas are burden for the earth? Or the big trees? What is actually burden for the earth?
Adharma.
Yes. Whoever is not following dharma, Mother Earth feels burden to bear them. Whoever is troubling the other person, okay, whoever is into wasting their human life, whoever is speaking adharma, lies, satyam, asatyam, Mother Earth feels lot of burden, especially the asuras who trouble the others. So when Krishna came, he just removed the burden of the earth. Prithvi Bharanasho Mukunda. Very, very simple shlokas. All of us can very easily learn Mukunda. When you learn shlokas, what happens? You will be in remembrance of the Lord. But the remembrance will come when you know the meanings of the verses. Otherwise, only the mouth is chanting, just like sometimes our chanting goes so mechanical. Correct? The lips are saying, but the mind is wandering somewhere else. So, but the purpose is lost there. Okay. So
అక్క
the purpose, that is
one
the reason.
question.
Yes. Yeah. చెప్పండి.
సారీ టు ఇంటరప్ట్ యూ అక్క.
Yes.
అంటే ఇవి లెవెల్స్ అంటే ఇప్పుడు నామజపంకి పైన ప్రైజ్ ఆఫ్ లార్డ్, నెక్స్ట్ లెవెల్ ఈస్ డూయింగ్ ప్రేయింగ్ ఇన్ సైలెన్స్ లైక్ తపస్సు చేయటం లాగా, అవన్నీ లెవెల్స్ లాగా అనుకోవచ్చా?
Yes, actually, if you say any mantra, when you chant outside, there is certain effect. When you chant inside, that has more effect. Okay. When you see the mantra read, it has even more effect. When you
Alright.
desire and you want to do it, that has even more effect. But in Kali Yuga, one is advised to chant the names of the Lord loudly.
Okay.
Because of the incapability of the mind. Okay. When we chant loudly and we try to hear, at the same time we chant, we hold a mala in the hand. Okay. We're trying to engage all the senses, because the senses are compared to which animal? The senses are compared to which animal?
Snake?
No. Senses. They're compared to horses.
Oh, yeah. Much better.
Okay.
Compared
You
to?
know,
Horse.
the speed of any machine is measured
Gurram.
in horsepower.
Oh, no.
Horsepower, right? Horse runs very fast. All the senses are very, very fast. They're like horses. It is very difficult to control the horse because they run with maximum speed. It's very difficult to control the horse. So in Kali Yuga especially, it is even more difficult. So we want to bring the senses under our control. So that is one reason we chant the names of the Lord loudly, so that we hear and we come into the senses that, oh, I'm chanting. Okay. And when you chant the names of the Lord, not only we, but the people around us, the atmosphere around us, the animals around us, the insects around us, the entire thing comes to listen to the names of the Lord. So they all get purified. And we all have the duty actually to help others. So chant the name of the Lord loudly. Okay. Especially the Hare Krishna. Like certain mantras are there, like Gayatri mantra and all, that should not be spoken loudly. And there are so many rules to recite Gayatri mantra. Not everybody is eligible to recite Gayatri mantra. Correct? So for certain mantras, you don't tell it outside. But if the mantra has just the names of the Lord, like Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then you chant it loudly so that everything gets purified. Okay?
Akka, I have
Thank you.
Yes.
how do we know like certain mantras you said that it cannot be chanted loud. So how do we know which is which? How
Like, yeah, whoever, see, mantra has to come from a guru. It's not that we get the mantra from the net or just like that from anybody. Okay. So the person who gives us mantra gives us the way also to chant the mantra.
okay.
And we just simply follow that. And the mantra has to come from a proper parampara, from a disciplic succession. The guru should have taught it to the disciple. Now he in turn will teach his disciples. Okay. And all the mantras, first thing is it has to be from the Shastra. It has to come from a guru. Okay. And the method of chanting will also be spoken by the guru. Whether you can chant it loudly or within. The best thing for Kali Yuga, that's why the Upanishad says, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Iti Shodasakam Nam Kali Kalmashanasanam. Nata Parataro Upayaha Sarva Vedeshu Drishyate. For this Kali Yuga, there is no other mantra which can deliver us. because we do not have eligibility to chant any mantra. But at the Kali, the effects we see, nothing is pure here. Nothing is pure. Neither the water, nor the air we breathe, nor the atmosphere, nor the mind, our own hearts. Nothing is pure. So, especially to chant certain mantras like Gayatri mantra, nowadays everybody chant. Okay. So, if everybody chants Gayatri mantra, Gayatri mantra is like a hydrogen bomb. It's not even small bomb. Okay. But if everybody chants it, it is like putting the bomb in the water. No effect will come. Okay. Because there is a certain way, certain timings coming from a Diksha Guru. Usually, if you take the Brahminical families, the father becomes the Guru and he tells the mantra to the son during the Diksha time, during the Upanayanam time. That is when they get the eligibility to chant Gayatri. And even to chant Gayatri, it's not that just that you got a Diksha mantra, you will chant. There's so many rules you need to follow for that. Sometimes what happens is it gives reverse effects. Yes, it does give reverse effect. Either it doesn't give any effect or it gives reverse effect. Okay, so better go with a safe mantra. Okay, and this mantra is called Maha Mantra. Mantra means what? Which releases the mind. Mantrayate iti mantra. One which releases the mind from your stress or trouble, from miseries, from disturbances. That is a mantra. And a mantra is given. Usually we don't bother so much for Hare Krishna mantra only because it is too easy. You don't get the feel of a mantra. It has to be difficult with, with a beautiful reciting tone, with the difficult words. Only then we feel it is a mantra. No.
Should it also be from Guru?
Hare Krishna Mahamantra need not be from Guru because the actual Vedic mantra is, it comes Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. That is the Vedic mantra. But since people of Kali Yuga do not actually have eligibility to do the Vedic mantra, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reversed it. So once it is reversed, all of us get the eligibility to chant the mantra. Okay? And Krishna himself gives the names of the mantra to everyone. So that's why this is called Maha Mantra. And Mahaprabhu says, Nam Namakari Bahudha Nija Sarva Shakti Tatrat Pitani Amita Smaranena Kalaha Etadrasi Tava Kripa Bhagavan Mamapi Durdaiva Midrisam Ihajani Nanuraga. Mahaprabhu is saying, Nam Namakari Bahudha Nija Sarva Shakti. All your power you have invested in your Nama. Just the name. Just Rama, 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 Rama will do. Krishna, 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 Krishna will do. There's no mantra superior to these names. That is the verdict of the Vedas. Earlier you used to think, oh, these ISKCON people are telling this mantra. No. Krishna was not named by ISKCON people. Krishna is his original name. Govindamadi Purusham Tamam Bhajam. Okay, so the names of the Lord are they are the mantras. We don't need a special mantra. So Mahaprabhu is saying, you have invested so much power in your name. Tatrarpita niyamita smaranena kala. Niyama means rules. There are no rules to chant your names. No particular time. Even you are in the washroom, you have the eligibility to chant the Lord's names. Because we don't know from which direction death is going to come to us. Any guarantee that we go to the washroom and it doesn't come? No, it can come. Misery can come from any direction, anywhere. So the Lord names, there are no rules. And the third line says, Etadrasi tava kripa bhagavan. Why you have done this? You have put in your entire energy in the name. No rules to chant that. It is because of your mercy on me. Durdaiva midrusam, but it is my unfortunate situation. Durdaiva midrusam. My unfortunate situation. Ihajani nanu ragaha. I'm not having affection for those names. So much he has invested in his name. He removed all the rules out of mercy. But we are not able to do. That is our misfortune. We don't need any mantras. One Mahamantra will do. Just the names of the Lord will deliver us from everything. Actually, Bhagavatam says one who is continuously chanting the names of the Lord, it's like you want something. Okay, we want something, we would like to go with the different processes. It is like if Indra wants water, should he dig a well? Indra is the Lord of rains. If he wants to have water, do you think he has to dig a well?
He doesn't.
It looks so absurd. Okay, Indra digging a well for water. Okay, so if somebody is chanting the names of the Lord, rest all things are covered. You don't have to approach anything else.
అక్క ఇందులో కూడా ఏదన్నా
Hunter, yeah, the hunter became a great sage just by saying, not even Rama. What did he chant?
మరా
Mara.
ఉమ్.
He just ulta. Mara, 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 Mara. It became
అక్క
Rama.
ఇందులో కూడా ఈ మంత్రానికి ఈ ఫలితం ఇంత ఫలితం అనేది ఏదైనా ఉంటుంది అంటే ఇప్పుడు హరిహరతి పాపాని హరినామం చాలా అంటారు కదా ప్రహ్లాదుడు అనేది అదే మరి రాముడు ఓకే కృష్ణుడు ఇందులో ఈ మంత్రం ఎక్కువ అనాలి లేదు ఈ టైంలో ఈ మంత్రం చాంట్ చేయాలి అలాంటిది కూడా ఏదైనా ఉంటుంది అసలు ఏది లేదనుకో మంత్రానికి బట్
Yeah, names of the Lord ki edi ledamma. You can just chant the names of the Lord. All the names of the Lord are equally powerful. Okay? Vishnu Sahasranamam. Okay, it says, right? Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame. Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varamani. 1,000 names of Lord Vishnu is one Rama.
అవును
Correct?
అవును
1,000 names of Lord Rama. Sorry, 3 times of Rama is equal to one name of Krishna.
ఓకే
Okay? 1,000 names of Lord Vishnu. Each name, actually, all the names are powerful, but each name has got its own power. So, where Rama stands at the top, but 3 times, okay, Vishnu Sahasranama stands the top. The 1,000 names of Vishnu is one Rama, and 3 times of Rama is equal to one Krishna.
అక్క మళ్ళీ సారీ
Yeah. 1,000 names of Vishnu is one Rama, and 3 times saying Rama is equal to saying one time of Krishna. Krishna, Krishna,
Okay.
Krishna, 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 Krishna. All the na, 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 all the evil things will get cleared. Unless we become a fresh flower without any defect, then it's difficult to be offered at the feet of the Lord. If we
మరి
want to
ఇంకోటి
offer ourselves to the Lord, it has to be pure.
కృష్ణ అనే వర్డ్ ఒక్కటిగా చెప్పకూడదు కృష్ణ కృష్ణ అని 2 సార్లు అనాలి అలాంటిది ఏదన్నా ఉందా
Ledamma, I don't know. I'm not aware of
Okay.
this.
ఓకే ఓకే మరి రాముణ్ణి తలిచినప్పుడు రాముడితో పాటు సీతను వేరు చేయకూడదు సీతారాములని కలిపి
See, I will
చాంట్
tell
చేయాలని
you,
అలాంటిది
this Hare Krishna Mahamantra has 3 words, only 3 words. Hare, Krishna and Rama. Correct? Many people think Rama is Lord Rama who came in Treta Yugam. Correct? Yes, Rama does refer to that. Rama also refers to Balarama, who is Krishna's elder brother. Actually, Rama refers to Krishna himself. Because the word Rama means supreme pleasure. One who gives supreme happiness, supreme pleasure. That is the meaning of Rama. So
Okay.
Rama and Krishna both are names of the Supreme Lord. It's nothing like Sitaram or Balaram or anything. Rama means it is another name of Krishna. The meaning is one who gives supreme pleasure. Many people
అక్కడక్కడ వాండర్
contemplate, they
అవుతుంది.
say, first Rama has to come because first Treta Yugam Rama came and then only Krishna came. This mantra is not limited to that. The word
Okay.
Rama is not limited to Ayodhya Rama alone or the Ramayan Rama. It refers to the Supreme Lord. The Lord is, what is the meaning of Krishna? Anyone knows? High time. What knows the meaning of Krishna? What is the meaning of Krishna? All attractive.
All?
All
Attract.
attractive. Karshati iti Krishna. One who attracts everything, everyone. Somebody sees Krishna, you're only going to be crazy. Better decide whether you want to see Krishna or not.
Yeah,
You will go crazy. That's for
Mm.
sure.
I get that craziness,
Yeah.
especially with the Balakrishna songs.
Koti kamaniya visesha sobham. Koti Gandharvas, the Cupids, they're awestruck seeing the Krishna's beauty. Because they were thinking they are the most beautiful creatures on earth. When they see Krishna, they're awestruck. The Cupid, the god of love, gets awestruck when he sees Krishna. So, meaning of Krishna. Another meaning of Krishna is one who removes all the
Obstacles.
negatives from us. That is the meaning of the Supreme Lord. Okay, each word has got a meaning. That's why Krishna stands the highest. Govinda, what is the meaning of Govinda? Somebody wants to say? Govinda.
The one who gives pleasure to all
గోవుల
beings.
కాచేవాడు కదా గోవుల కాచేవాడు
Govulni kachevadu. One
గోవిందుడు
who is protector of the cows.
So,
But
yeah.
actually, go also means senses. Indriyalaku Swami. One who is master of the senses. The protector of the senses. He is Govinda. One who gives pleasure to the senses. Vinda is actually pleasure.
Mm.
One who gives pleasure to the senses. One who gives pleasure to the cows. So these are all different features of the Lord. So each name you can relish that feature of the Lord. When you say Rama, oh, he is supreme pleasure. Oh, Krishna, he is the supreme attractive person. Govinda, oh, he is the one who gives pleasure to the senses.
Narayana.
Devaki Nandan, wow, the Supreme Lord came as the son of Devaki. Damodar, he was bound by the love of Mother Yashoda. So like that, you can relish the features of the Lord. Nama Rupa Guna Leela.
Mm.
అవేం లేకుండా చదివేస్తాం.
Yeah. So please chant the names with a feel. Krishna is bothered only about the feeling. He's only bhavagrahi. What is our bhava? We may be chanting the throughout the day, asking him to serve. Krishna, I want this, I want that. We want to get service from him. But the actual meaning of Hare Krishna Mahamantra is, Krishna, I want to serve you. That is the meaning, but we just do the ulta. That is where it is said that Krishna, where does Krishna feel rest? When we go to temple, Krishna will not get rest.
He is with
Because we
Gopika.
want him to do things for us. Yes or no?
Mm.
He gets rest in his devotee's heart. Because the devotee will never ask for anything. He will only say, Krishna, I want to serve you. See, that is where we get rest, right? When we all go to our mother's house, we get rest. Because there people will do our work. But we don't have to do anything. All of us have experienced that.
Yes.
We go to our mother's place, we feel relaxed because we don't have to serve anyone there. There are people to serve us. So Krishna will feel rest only when he comes to devotee's heart, because devotee doesn't want anything. Devotee will always say, Krishna, how can I serve you?
Mhm.
Yashoda is always thinking, Krishna, how to please Krishna? Krishna, do you want this? Do you want that? People of Vrindavan, they always want to serve Krishna. The gopis want to serve Krishna. So the Krishna doesn't have any work. That's why there he's happily with a flute, only playing, no work, only playing. In all other places, Krishna is busy serving him. Okay, he chanted my name. He's asking for help. Let me help. He gets aboard boats. Garuda comes all the way from Vaikunta, gets his Sudarshan, protects the devotees.
Mhm.
Whoever asks for help, he comes and kills the demons. He's working. So
Yeah.
in that stage, Prahalad actually, I don't know, all of you have seen Mahavatar Narsingha? Please do watch if you have not seen. Okay, beautiful. I like
Movies.
the last half an hour part so much.
Mhm.
The way Narsingha was cuddling Prahalad. It was very, very nice actually. Okay, so Narsingdev asked Prahalad, whatever you want, I'm ready to give. It's not there in the movie, I'm telling from the Bhagavatam. So please ask for a boon. Prahalad says, no, don't, what is it called? Chal, we say in Hindi. Don't trick me by asking this.
Don't tempt him.
Prahalad is saying, don't trick me. Already I'm surrounded by demons. I'm born in a demon family. Now you start asking what you want, then I'll start desiring. Don't trick me. I don't want anything. I just want to serve you. So even if the Lord wants to help the devotee is not interested. So, okay. I think we got deviated so much. So just the names of the Lord are
One
the
more
powerful
question.
mantras for which you don't need any diksha, but you need to approach a guru to understand the mantra, to understand the names of the Lord.
Gotcha. So since it is a Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, that, but do we have for Devi or like, Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi, we have a lot of stotras and mantras.
All
So,
these stotras you can recite. For that, you don't need any
Guru.
diksha sort of.
okay,
Diksha sort of thing is not required.
okay.
They don't come as mantra, they come as a stotra.
Stotras,
Glorification of the deity. For that, you don't need. You
okay.
can recite to your heart's content.
Okay. So when you
Yeah.
said that we are in Kali Yuga, we are all sinners. Even the air that we breathing is, impure. So why we are born? So are we sin, to be born in this,
We
I
decide so.
so much. Oh,
We
okay.
decide. We didn't desire to be born in Kali Yuga, but we had so many desires that one birth was not sufficient to fulfill the desires. Okay, so we have been taking births repeatedly, and there is something called time which keeps going. Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, Kali Yuga, because the modes keep changing as per time. So due to our own desire, we landed up here. Our own desire to enjoy separately from the Lord.
Mm.
Because sometimes
మనసులో
the child
అనుకున్న
feels.
భావనకి కూడా మనసులో అనుకున్న భావనకే కదా వెంకటేశ్వర స్వామిగా పుట్టి ఆమ్, పద్మావతి వెంకటేశ్వర స్వామి కళ్యాణం చేస్తారు కదా బలిచక్రవర్తి టైంలో ఐ డోంట్ నో ద కంప్లీట్ స్టోరీ బలి అక్క అదే కదా అక్క స్టోరీ బలిచక్రవర్తిది
నాకు తెలియదు
ఈ
నాన్న
బాలుడు ఈ
వెంకటేశ్వరంకి
బాలుడు ఎంత
బలిచక్రవర్తికి అది.
ఈ బాలుడు వామనుడిని చూసి అనుకుంటా ఈ బాలుడు ఎంత బాగున్నాడు అని ఆ సంథింగ్ ఏదో like మనసు బలిచక్రవర్తి
అది హోళిక
చెప్పగలరా
బలిచక్రవర్తి సిస్టర్
డాటర్ సిస్టర్
daughter or sister, she wants to feed the baby or
ఓ
something.
నెక్స్ట్ జన్మలో అదే ఆ భావన కూడా చాలు ఇట్ విల్ మేక్ us టు
Yes,
born again
a desire to enjoy the Lord is sufficient. Anything, it is only desire, Radhika. It is the desire that we are here. If I desire, I have to get out, I'll be getting out. All the situation will be given. Okay.
So if
We
for
just
me,
want to enjoy separately from the Lord. The son thinks, how long I have to listen to my dad, It's time I become independent or start my own enjoyment.
okay.
he doesn't understand that he's so safe under his father's protection. So, like
I
that, we are all
understand.
rebellious children of the Lord.
Right, but it is all driven by him, right?
No,
Whether a person, whether he is a good or bad, like,
no,
no?
no. The desire doesn't come from the Lord. The desire comes from us. That's the only thing which comes from us. That is the reason we have to desire. The Lord will not desire for us. Then it becomes a slavery. He's not that sort of a person who will treat us like slaves. Because the slaves have no choice. Whatever the master desires, the slave has to desire. No, but he is a very sweet master. He doesn't want to treat us like slaves. Whatever desire you have, Krishna will fulfill.
Why he gave the five senses? One, the person who controls all these senses only able to attain
Because
the
we want to enjoy. We want to enjoy.
that
Say
desire.
a child, suppose a 3-year-old child, every day she's seeing her mother cooking in the kitchen. Okay, she wants to cook. She will come and say, Amma, you go out of the kitchen, I want to cook. I have a strong desire to cook. You don't have to help me, I want to cook. So, what does the mother do? She gives
You
her a
side.
separate small toy set. She says, you enjoy. Okay, and did you observe? If the child is playing, she doesn't want the mother next to her. When she is feeling the queen of the kitchen, she doesn't want the real queen to see because she'll lose her freedom. Correct?
Right.
Right. So the child is playing continuously. Sometimes she'll turn towards her mother. She will also come and take this dosa. But you know what will happen? After some time, the child gets tired. She starts thinking, from morning I'm making dosas, but I'm feeling hungry. She understands, God, I'm not cooking real dosas. If real dosa has to come, she has to go to her mother.
Mhm.
That will happen with us. We want to enjoy without the Lord.
Mm.
So someday we understand that we are only running after false happiness. The real happiness is not here. That is the time we turn towards the Lord. That's the reason, in fact, there is pain in this world. To understand that this is not a place for gentlemen.
Mm.
We have an eternal place. We need to look for that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So let's keep contemplating on what we discussed today. The shlokas are also very beautiful and very simple. You all feel it simple? Very, very simple, right? So you can keep learning or reciting, and we'll all meet next week. Okay. Yeah. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानामपावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः अनन्तकोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय
So,
हरे कृष्ण